Hey everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about the United States, and specifically the residency by investment program that you do not want to miss this year. So for anyone that's looking to relocate overseas, the United States has always been an attractive prospect. However, the processes involved in terms of the application have historically been rather exclusive. And in some ways this is still true, yet the potential for relocation through residency is being facilitated through a number of other avenues, including investment. This is especially interesting when we bear in mind the effects of the pandemic, which for the majority of us have included a desire for new surroundings, and those of you with the capital assets to make the appropriate investments can now add the United States to your list of potential candidates for relocation. So to provide you with a little bit of context before getting into the main subject of today, residency is an official permission granted to someone with a different nationality, allowing them to live and work for a specified period of time, in this case the United States. Residency is either temporary or permanent, the difference between the two being that the former is a short period of time, while the latter is valid permanently, meaning you're able to stay for an indefinite period for you to be able to apply for citizenship after the requisite period, should you wish. The specific residency we will outline below is the EB-5 Immigrant Investor Program. So a good place to start with regards to the program itself is with the requirements, and you can see these on the screen now. So it's either a $1 million investment in a non-targeted employment area, or a $500,000 again US dollar investment in a targeted employment area. So this may be a rural location or an area where unemployment is high and growth is stimulated, or needs stimulating rather. So at this stage we should mention that the money for the investment must come from your own capital assets and not be borrowed in the form of a loan. The values are extremely high in comparison with other residency by investment programs around the globe, but for residency in one of the biggest superpowers in the world economically, this was bound to be the case. And what is interesting is that the investment is into a commercial enterprise, meaning you're not just donating this money to the government, but the trade-off is that after 2 years of establishment, 10 people, not including any family members covered by your own residency, must have legal full-time employment within your enterprise. So these visas for residency are not unlimited, so while the steps we will outline in a minute are fixed, being accepted also depends on how many of the 140,000 annual residencies have already been granted. But anyway, regardless of this, the process runs as follows, and again, these steps will be on the screen now. So first of all, you have to complete the relevant application form and pay the fees associated with it. Second of all, you will submit documentation, so this will include the usual things like a passport copy and photos, civil documents, and as well as also a proof of financial solvency, your medical exam forms, proof of vaccination, and this isn't necessarily a COVID vaccination, this is just general vaccinations, and also your criminal records. And then step 3 is a visa interview. So in terms of an average time frame, it's been said that the process can take up to 2 years, which seems a rather long time, though it can take as little as 20 months depending on the authorities dealing with your application. At the end of this period, you will receive your conditional green card and be able to reside in the US while you establish your enterprise. And after 5 years of permanent residency in possession of a green card, it will be possible for you to naturalize and become a US citizen if this is what you want to happen, perhaps making the initial 20 months seem more worth it with the long term in mind. So if you're interested in finding out more, please get in touch with us today. All of our information will be on the screen now and also in the description below. And while you're there, please leave a comment, like, and also subscribe. And until then, thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.